Hi, my name is Alex and I welcome you to today's video. Electronic Arts support for the Nintendo Switch was kept within limits during the first 3 years of the console's lifespan. However, this is set to change, as at least 7 games for Nintendo's hybrid console were announced at this year's EA Play. This includes FIFA 21, which admittedly was also released for the Switch in the previous years. From the beginning, FIFA for the Nintendo Switch was never on the same level with the other versions. The first 2 entries, 18 and 19, could provide some new features for Switch players like the Champions League license. Since last year, EA only delivers the generally ridiculed Legacy Edition, which normally does not include more than squad updates. This also means that the Story Mode and Weekend League are missing too. The basic structure of Ultimate Team is still available. Last year, FIFA 20 had an update of many player faces, which improved the general gaming experience and made it more realistic. On the contrary, EA loses more licenses to the competition from Konami. For example, AS Rome is no longer available in the grid. Innovations regarding the career mode have not been implemented either. Except for some minor adjustments, FIFA 21 plays nearly identical to its predecessors. Most important for a competitive sports game is of course its performance. FIFA 21 for the Nintendo Switch does not run with EA's current Frostbite engine, but with a custom version of the previous engine. This can be advertised with great performance. The game runs with native 1080p and constant 60 frames per second. I didn't experience any drops, and differences to the home console versions are mainly visible in the character models and the audience. Due to the older engines, some animations don't look too contemporary anymore. Nevertheless, the game is especially convincing in handheld mode, and for a mobile FIFA it looks quite good. Another point of criticism for me are the microtransactions and their extent. After some hours spent in Ultimate Team, it becomes more and more obvious how essential they are to keep up with other players. If you want to play this mode, you have to be aware that you won't get far without spending real money or heavy grinding. This problem has been around for years and will not be solved anytime soon. Electronic Arts just makes too much money from it. Apart from the microtransactions, the online mode is rock solid. I've never had connection problems and it even punishes opponents who leave an online match. Nevertheless, FIFA 21 Legacy Edition is the best version of the game because of the current squads. Soccer fans will get their money's worth and have fun. If you own a predecessor and still think about buying the latest release, you should wait for a sale. But if you don't care about the current squad, I recommend to buy FIFA 20 because it actually costs only about 15 euros nowadays. Let's come to a conclusion. FIFA 21 Legacy Edition for the Nintendo Switch does not offer the same features as on other consoles, but it's still a solid sports game. Soccer fans who don't have any other console or like to play in portable mode can buy it and won't be disappointed. Soccer fans who don't have any other console or like to play it in portable mode can buy it and won't be disappointed, unless you expect the Frostbite version. But don't forget that EA is selling an almost identical game for around 50 euros. In my opinion, this is much too expensive and not tolerable. For this reason, I rate FIFA 21 Legacy Edition for Nintendo Switch a 4.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. If you liked it, we would be very happy about a like and a subscription. Or if you're interested in getting early access to our future reviews, feel free to visit our Patreon page.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.